Hey, come on in. What's that? You're on a tripod and you need me to pick you up before my neighbors walk by and I embarrass myself? You know what? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. The more I watch YouTube these days, the more thankful I am when I come across a video that is not like highly scripted and created to keep my retention for 15 minutes. And today I'm gonna show you my apartment, some of my favorite things in it. If you've been around for a while, you probably saw my apartment hunting video where I found this apartment and it was empty. I'm gonna throw on some footage if I still have that here. So people have seen this place grow as I've grown over the years living here, but I've had some updates with time and I wanted to share what it looks like today. All right, so starting off, we're in the kitchen, also known as the area that I am not allowed to go because I'm always doing something wrong. That's okay with me though. I don't like being in here, but I will show you my favorite thing. I don't even know really what it does, but damn, it looks good. Look at that stand mixer. Like I said, this is a rental apartment, so things are not always gonna be perfect, like this super old oven that looks like it could explode at any moment. They were doing maintenance replacing the light bulb and the cover fell to the ground and shattered. And I said, maybe we should replace it. And they're like, yeah, you know what? We looked and we just couldn't find a replacement. And that's where the conversation ended. So this apartment's 950 square feet. So we get to have a large living room, not separated dining and living room, but that's okay. It's an apartment. We don't need it all. This table is from an Eternity Modern. Beautiful table paired with very cheap IKEA chairs. The fluted look on that thing, can you see it from there? Pothos plant coming down from the ceiling on a shelf that I got from Marketplace for 40 bucks. Let's go. The couch and the chair. Also, my other favorite pieces, I'd say, from the brick. It's not usually a place you'd think of when someone's like, look at my stylish furniture, but they're so comfy, they're so big, deep, large. Suspicious sentence right there, but the thing I love about them the most is like the side, boom, phone holder, lip balm holder, remote holder. I could put my phone here with my iPad and my laptop all at the same time. Like when I'm dopamine maxing or whatever the kids do these days. When I saw how big this living room was, I was like, I want a big couch that I can lay down on fully and just comfy furniture. Comfort over aesthetic, and I still think these look really good with the orange and the gray. The market rent for our apartment is probably closer to around $3,000 a month, but since Vancouver has rent control where the landlords can only increase the rent every year by 2 or 3% depending on the year, that's why our place is still $2,200 a month. I'm sorry if you wanted some big secret that I had that I was keeping for you in this video, but truly we've just been here a long time. Rents went up like crazy in the last couple of years, but at least they are starting to come down again. It's really made me think differently about buying a home and having a mortgage attached to you and your net worth just because of what you would be attached to in that case. I'm not saying real estate's a bad investment, but when your money's liquid, you can you just have a lot more options of what you want to do or where you want to go. One of the reasons we have an orange couch is because I wanted something a little bit different, but some color that also went with the green wall. Samsung Smart TV, honestly, pretty buggy sometimes. Not gonna lie, it gets on my nerves once in a while. Over here we got the Switch, the Xbox One controller, and if you play any games, you know that Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most well-regarded games ever. So I bought this the other day to play it on my Xbox One, plugged it in, I found out my Xbox was broken. TV, not so reliable, Xbox, absolutely broken. But you know what is reliable? My internet. I've had Oxio internet for 2.5 years, and if you have never clicked the link below to see if you can get a better price for your internet, you should do that. They have great rates, but they also guarantee no price hikes. Using your internet should not be complicated. It should be set it and forget it. If I didn't have reliable internet from Oxio, I wouldn't be able to make my mediocre jokes and share them on the internet with you. And like, wouldn't that be sad? The link below tells you what kind of deal you can get in your area, and you also get a month free for using my link. If you switch over and it doesn't feel like your newest home improvement, you can cancel within 60 days and get all your money back. Oxio is not a company that's trying to trick you. They don't lock you into any contract. You can leave whenever, and they even share on their website where the company's earnings are spent. Just a good company ran by good people, and it makes me feel good about my internet. In the corner over here, we have the $50 AC unit from Facebook Marketplace, and believe it or not, this thing is like 200 pounds, and I pulled my rhomboid getting it out of the storage unit the other day. And that's how you know you're getting old. I didn't even know the name of that muscle until I did that. You probably think I'm lying, but never in my life did I think I'd be buying icy hot. This is a new low for me. I used to live in that basement suite, and outside my little window was trees, which is cool, but at the same time, I felt like life wasn't going on around me. And one thing I've come to appreciate here is just the people watching. I'm living on a street, man. I see these people, I see them walking, I see them running for the bus. Sometimes they miss it. I try not to watch those. They make me feel bad for them. Sometimes I even see car accidents, which that's worse, obviously. This is where the magic happens. It's not what usually people say about The Office, but I'm a workaholic. The one place I still have some upgrades to do, I've got this $5 IKEA desk beside this like $500 standing desk. MacBook Pro M1 plugs in right here to the wide monitor. And then I got this one over here because that's my gaming monitor, because I got a gaming computer under there, because you can't play video games on Mac. They just don't have the support. And just like on this tripod, I have a mount on the bottom of my camera so that I can slide it onto stuff, just like this mount right here. So I don't have to constantly screw things in. I can just slide the camera on and off of things because I only have so much time. And a question I get a lot is the panels on the wall. Yes, these are sound dampening panels that also add a nice aesthetic. I was supposed to do a paid partnership with a company. They sent me these and then they just stopped responding to my emails. And so here they are. And I mean, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This chair down here, also from Eternity Modern, just like the table out there. Nice walnut legs, super comfy chair, super stylish. And I know you saw this and you're gonna ask, what's that thing? This is what I'm taking to edit seriously. I got the green screen, Elgato green screen, folds up, perfect for apartment living. Into the primary bedroom, see, bathroom 1. On the other side, we got bathroom 2 right there. Quality of life went way up with that one. And this is the bedroom. We got a queen bed in here. Honestly, really good amount of space. And guess what? There's a balcony off the side. It doesn't get used as much as it would if it was off of the living room, because we don't really want people walking to our bedroom all the time. And I don't know if you can see from there, but there's no ceiling. Yes, there's a ceiling. There's no light on the ceiling. And this is like a really old building, like 1970 would be my guess, 1960. Another reason that it's good we don't own it, because no maintenance. But in these old buildings, they would just have outlets, like the outlet over there. That's where there's a wire there, because this light switch controls the outlets. So I put a light up there. Alexa, turn all the lights off. See? One up there, one over there. You can kind of see it. It's really nice at night though. Vancouver's had some earthquakes recently, like in the last couple months. They've been pretty minor, but it's made me think twice about having this 100-pound thing above my head. Sometimes I'm going to sleep and I'm like, if that thing falls, it would probably like absolutely cave my head in. This used to be my bedroom. When I moved in here, I had a roommate and this was my office, so I could put my bed in my closet. When I saw the apartment for the first time, I walked in here and I was like, we need this apartment. This would be insane to have an office space with a roommate. Like, what are the odds of having that? And it worked for a while, and then Casey moved in so I could use the actual office. Here I am on the balcony that I don't get to use very often, but one time I got a comment about rent control because I said, hey, I live in this rent control building and it's such a great deal. And you know what one of the comments was that I got? It was that I'm one of the reasons that people can't have affordable housing. Because he said, people like you have such a good deal and then they never leave their apartments. That means the turnover is less for apartments like this. And so all the places that do turnover keep going up in rent. So basically, since I never leave this place and other people never leave these low rent buildings, there's only so many places turning over that other people can find. So there's kind of just like less supply is what they're saying. And you know what I said to that? I opened a beer and I drank it on the couch. I'm gonna go turn that AC on now because it's really hot in here and I had to keep it off so the microphone wouldn't pick it up. But check out Oxio with the link below, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.